There we go. Resume progress. Bring this closer. Okay, cool. I can finally game. Had to do some cleaning. Would have been on earlier, but I had to do some cleaning, dude. I thought he was physically there. Hold on, you going backwards? Okay, no. I got rid of these two, bro. Sure thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess we can try it out. Since you're streaming, it's like, why not? Not gonna do the hardest level, but let me get out of here. Okay, I'm looking at my phone. Let's see. Rim of Gods. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, that should be all I need. Okay, so it's just It's a nice reward amount. Yeah. I should do those like. Wait a minute. See if you can you keep doing those? Oh, okay, you can only do it from night. Okay. I was gonna say, you know, you keep doing those so you get all the rewards, points and stuff, but I guess that's why they want you to choose wisely, since depending on the level determines the, you know, the bigger output as far as rewards, so that makes sense. Reward. Item supply. Why not?
Battles up.
So she is really with oh, like the looks of it. I'm guessing this is only a quest is accepted or something, or I can't go up here. Okay, never mind. Double check. Oh. Okay, just making sure I'm not tripping. Hold on. Chart is not loading. Oh my god, you're so strong. Oh my god. I'll be trying to take damage from him, but I still be active. Way too much in striking. Oh my god, dude, they track so hard. I got parried. It's been a while since I did that. I tried it again. Okay, so you see the wind drop. This don't look familiar. Oh my god. They're not on, like, can't say on, just challenging to deal with.
Hey, that shit!
No, I get about 3 of those. Get about 3 of those right there.
Battles up!
haven't gotten the phone call yet. Then again, it's a good thing I haven't yet because probably, oh my god. Oh my god. That was. You know what? Why am I tripping there? Bro, what are you doing there? We're wasting time. Eat something right quick, guys. Okay, new record. Of course, I got it on hard mode right now. Okay. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man. Pilgrims and Windswept Path. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Just hold on tight. Just hold on tight. Be right back. Probably gonna get past this level and probably call it. Well, they're trying to get back into the groove of streaming. Yeah, trying to maintain my um, I guess you can say I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like every time I get into a good routine for streaming, I don't know, it's like a timeline interference, like it's something that I have to like deal with. It's not anything like bad or horrible, but it's more like as corrections, just like these little subtle missions and stuff I gotta do. So it's like a, I don't know, like for me to stream, it's like a wholesome type, excuse me, type of vibe that I have to like be in to like stream. I can commend people that do this stream and like, you know, it's not their finger, but for me, I do have to be in the place for it, you know. And I can game every day. Like every day I can game. Whether I'm just playing tournament or, you know, in a fighting game, or I'm just kind of just, you know, looking over the film. Yeah, got some more. Streaming though, it takes a lot of fortitude, but obviously it's some good stuff. Look at that one. I love that combination. But yeah, it's let's see. There we go. But yeah, like having a natural fortitude to stream, like irregardless, that is something like I would say pretty cool to have. But I know with me, like I said, with me, I have to like really just be in a very centered place to be consistently streaming. Because man, like I had momentum. I think I'm going backwards. Yeah, I think I'm going backwards. Yep, I did. Cause like I think what October, June, July, I had a pretty, you know, streak. But then, you know, man, life, you know, and just making sure, you know, this person's okay and all this stuff. It's a lot. I feel like the most successful people that can like really take off for like streaming, like at a really good level, are people that are like, you're not dealing with confusion, you know, when it comes to like potentialships and stuff like that. You got a healthy relationship, or again, it's just you, your priorities, got your priorities handled, your responsibilities handled, and then it's like, okay, I don't have to worry about people. Boom, I can just come home and stream. Like, that's what I mean. Like me, it's like I've always, these last few years, like I just been having to like deal with people, of course, you know, women and stuff, but not on no player type shit, not that, but it's just, for some reason, it's just, that's been like my biggest hurdle, like, Oh man, I thought I was gonna connect. Ooh. Yeah, but that's pretty much been like my biggest hurdle. It's literally just dealing with potential ship and oh snap. I need to add my thing. Dang, never mind. She's still OG. Yeah, I'm not gonna add her. I did have a baby. I think we had a baby. That's a new Facebook. Oh snap. Yeah, I think she had a baby. Wow. Never mind. But yeah, dude, that's pretty much been my thing, man. Like, of course it's challenging, you know. Still alive. Yeah, but it's like the unpacking, bro, you becoming a safe place and all this stuff, bro, and then it just, you know, learning yourself, and then it's not more so of you like this. For me, I'm just only speaking for me, like what kind of held me back from like just streaming every day. 'Cause like I said again, I'm not a straight streamer unless I know for certain like what's clear within my radius. So yeah, so it's like I said, I try to have a clear space, like just zen when I stream, you know. But that determines again, like without I don't know, dude, it's like when people just give you endearment, like heavy endearment, and you try to figure out like what it is. Like I would spend more time like trying to understand the placement of this person or that person, you know. That way I can, you know, when I stream I can like I said, everything is clear. I can make time, you know, things like that. So like even just now I was kind of like hesitant to stream today. It's not because you're the assassination from him. Okay, never mind, it's not gonna work. I probably should stay back a little bit. Of course, you know, definitely don't live for no one. You know, I can't say that for every person. If you want to live for yourself, that's something that I definitely do. Like I love me more than anything. You know, you definitely have to be that way. You know, especially off of your value that you develop for yourself. But again, when people are attracted to your value, and again, you try to figure out, you know, people's placement or a person's placement. You know, it can be. Like I say, for me, I'm just an empath like that. It just, as an empath, it's like I gotta know, you know, the purpose of this variable here and this variable there. So again, I'm streaming now just off the strength of things not being as hazy. So ooh, tried it. Rejuvenation, what's the word? Bro. Okay. Are you serious? Okay, I guess it's like coming back up here. Well, I probably have to put in the extra effort to make that jump, but oh well. And then also with me, like I'm trying to like, what's the word? Like I said, a lot of timelines been like reappearing lately, and I was kind of discussing some of that with my coworkers as well. Like again, reappearing timelines. I noticed like there's been a few that kind of, you know, came across my way where I'm finding myself, you know, again correcting. I guess I had to go to that area. Find myself correcting, you know, what I, you know, correcting myself based off the clarity I didn't have, you know, back then. So it's like, you know, your past savior complex or your past, whatever past self that you may have dealt with. Okay. Oh my gosh, I almost had it. Alright. There we go. But yeah, that's what I've been going through lately as well. Just correcting, you know, my past self that didn't have as much clarity. So, you know, just overextending your hand, and then, you know, now you're creating, you know, extended situations that, you know, again, luckily, you know, there was still growth in between, for me, but it was just unnecessary time wasted, you know. But you know, you learn. Uh, it sucks that you have to go through, you know, like pain and all this stuff and betrayal and all that crap. But I think this year I feel good. It's like I know a lot of people when they go through, I guess their dark or their Itachi phase, their dark phase or whatever. Like a lot of people kind of get stuck and start to like hope negatively, and it just pauses. You know, the timeline, nothing just fluctuates. It's like it just gets stuck in time. It's like it gets stuck in the present purgatory type stuff. But you know, but just saying, like once you learn like persevere through, like I have, you know, the reward that you learn is, you know, boundaries. You learn to protect the peace and control the peace, you know. So I think that's one of the greatest skills I've developed, you know, this year. Uh-oh. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Then it's like I don't know, man, cause like I remember back in the day, like when I used to watch like Ninja Assassin and stuff like that. I used to be like, bro. And mind you, you know, I train. I'm in martial arts. You know, I train in the gym and stuff. I'm pretty athletic, lean. You know, I'm pretty, you know, valued, you know, so to speak, aesthetically. Not to brag, but man, I remember back in the day, I used to like admire like Shinobis, like the Shinobi life. But then, like I said, bro, when you get hit with life, bro, like, and again, your heart gets involved. It's like, dude, this is not this is way difficult than a fight. You know, that's a different kind of boss fight. You know, so at that point, I think when I first experienced that, and it's like, you know, it's like, damn, how do you still game? It's like, I want to figure out this puzzle first. You know, I want a game, but I want to figure out this puzzle first, you know? So it's like once you realize what it's like to really be a ninja, like to master your heart, to master, you know, the emotionless, the Enzo, the no mind itself, it's like, dang, how do you get there? And then when you think about ninjas, though, or shinobis, however you want to say it, it's like, for y'all to cut so much off, it's like, what kind of simulations do y'all go through to reduce, you know, I guess that empath gland? It's like, because now when you look at a woman, you don't feel anything, no matter how attractive she is, no matter what she gives you, what kind of output she, you know, or a man, whatever, vice versa. It's like, how do you cut that off, you know? So, Shinobis, man, they're different, dude. Alright. I think I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna pause. Yep. I think that's my save spot, and I'm at my hour mark. Yep. Yeah. Cool. I think I'm gonna end it right here. Yeah. I guess that's something like really, I can end the stream on that note. Like, it's something to really think about, man. Like Shinobis, it's like to be at that level. It's like, then like we think about characters like Itachi, going back to Itachi, it's like, bro, your dad, your mom, your brother, your whole clan, your lineage, bro. It's like all that is gone, but you still have the motion. You still have to walk. You still have to think. Like that is where real strength comes from. Yeah, when your inner self is in turmoil, you know, not from your doing, but just from life, and you're still able to motion. I'm talking about even move an inch. That is real power right there. You know, and the good thing about it, it sucks that you have to get to that point to understand what real power is, because so many people, like I said, they cope and they'll numb themselves away from the trial, away from the experience. So it's like every time they get to that point of being able to push past themselves, it's like they always reset, you know. But that's why, you know, timelines, you know, keep appearing, you know, to people. You know, retrogrades and all this astronomical phenomenon stuff, you know, it keeps re-looping. So, like I said, thankfully, I didn't have too much to correct. It was just minor things that I had to correct. And I think, yeah, I was at work earlier, just, you know, just meditating and stuff. And I was like, man, dude, like, I didn't see this back then. Well, darn, if I would have just said this, then, you know, retribution wouldn't have came to me. You know, I would have been clear and concise, you know, to this person, you know, in regards of, you know, the emotional output, things would have been clear, you know. So it was a lot of just unclear and blurred lines that I kind of left in between situations that, you know, I had to correct, you know, with. And what's so fascinating is that it don't be with the same people. It be with, you know, it's like, for me, right, I'll give you one example before I log off. It was like, I had a real good thing, great thing happening, you know, this year, and it was like, but the timeline that I had to correct appeared within that good thing. So it was like, I experienced like a shift within something that was like grand and good. So it's like the good and the grand paused, you know, until I made those corrections. So I'm telling you, dude, it's kind of like a freeze frame effect that happens depending on how spiritual, how sensitive you are to this stuff. Like, you're gonna have your freeze frame moments, man, and you're gonna be like, yo, I just met this guy, yo, I just met this woman. Why is that I'm seeing like remnants of, you know, of what happened a few years ago appear in this, you know, with this person? It's not that the person is like that. It just, that's how retribution works. That's how timeline works. It just has this weird freeze frame effect. So, but yeah, it just a heads up, man. You know, for the people that's kind of like been in, you know, like, huh, did I just see that, you know, type of phase, you know, this year. But yeah, but definitely, you know, before, you know, the New Year's, you know, definitely just meditate, just go back and try to like replay last week, a few months ago. Try to, you know, dig deep, man, and see, you know, what's there that you got to fix before the New Year's, man. Because New Year's supposed to be like this grand reset, you know. So you definitely don't want to go into the New Year's with, you know, baggage that's going to resurface, you know, in a different form, you know. So yeah, guys, that's just my, you know, the vibe, piece of wisdom, you know, and the heads up for tonight. So other than that, guys, you know, yeah, I'll tap in soon. All right, guys.